Hello. Now, it's time to... Oh, wait. Oh, what did I do? Oh, I did a... Oops-a-whoopsa. Oops, I did a thinga. But are we back now? We're here. And we can do... Oh, there we go. See, that's the thing. HK?
Statement. HK-47 is ready to serve, Master.
Welcome yourself, Jackie. I would like to try restoring some of your memory.
Affirmative. If you believe your skills are up to the task, Master, then I can certainly guide you through the process. Request. I only ask that you be oh so very careful,
I will.
Master. I am too valuable and well-crafted to perish at the hands of ineptitude.
Are you implying I'm inept?
Negatory. No, Master. You are not a droid, however, and therefore your skills are limited by the physical capabilities of your meatbag extremities, or some such.
Meatbag. I happen to be very good at what I do.
Appeasement. Yes, Master. Of course, Master. Could we begin?
Okay, let's get started.
Statement. As you wish, Master. The first stage is the simple one, and that is accessing my central control cluster. This may take a while. First, you will need to open 3 panels. Now close the last panel.
Oh.
I am afraid the operation did not
Didn't work that
succeed,
time.
Master, though it was a valiant attempt for a meatbag.
All right.
Supplication. Perhaps it would be best if you desisted your efforts for the moment,
Okay, very well.
As you desire, Master. I cannot help but claim a small...
Fine. We will move forward. Zalbar, how are you doing? We just went through a big whole thing. We killed your brother. How you feeling? Also... Yeah, 4. I have seen all... Okay, you gave me this answer before. I wish you well. Let's do a quick trip to our favorite place. That good old Yavin space station. I'm gonna try a thing real quick. Let's see how it goes. Oh.
Kalonord is dead, Lord Malak. He has failed in his mission. Forgive me.
The penalty for failure is death, Admiral Kareth.
We got him.
But the failure was Kalos, not yours.
That was
you may
a while ago.
rise.
Shall I hire another bounty hunter, Lord Malak?
No mere bounty hunter can stand against a Jedi. I shall not make the same mistake again. My apprentice, Darth Bandon, shall take care of our young Jedi friend.
Darth Bandon. The unnecessary. Why does he... Why?
Find Bastila and bring her to me, alive, if possible.
As you command, Master.
Yeah, it do be creepy. If only we could do force powers in here. Okay. Karth, you come out with us. Yuhani, you come out with us. I don't think you've come out for a little while. Gonna do a save here. Keep everyone leveled along.
Uh-huh.
Demolitions. Because demolitions is actually very important, we realize. Nice. He's got blasters. I feel like he's mostly a blasters guy. What does demolitions and stealth? Interesting. Saving throws. We could have max saving throws. We can increase toughness. Max saves, I think, is actually more important right now. Like, it's given that we're playing on impossible difficulty. Max save seems like more the thing, and then we'll focus on just like maxing HP. Or if not, it's at least the more interesting one. Awareness, pre-injury. Okay, girl, what do you need? You could probably use... You're a guardian. Ooh, more implants. Improved conditioning is really good too for... Would be for her. We've got the max Jedi defense. Yeah, let's do implants. And you would probably need to... Is it a save? It's not a save. Oh, perfect. Yeah, it's not a save, so it just works.
Yes?
That's much more powerful than... Oral amplifiers. You could probably... Well, we're just kind of chilling right now. We're gonna go talk to a guy. Make sure we're gonna have our saves in lock. Oh. Trandoshans. The exchange. Hey, you back off of Suvam.
chua penki, yun patisa, ti chuba ji kotka naga, kingbu mwa mulira dwana.
Yeah.
Kinba ni chalora kun.
What's going on here, Suvam?
Tong itwama ji human ak in ikatune. Chon mulira tong pa akat in tutune.
The exchange is gone just because Davik is dead? Well, you know who killed Davik? I think you guys better leave. Leave now.
Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko tune chuna muri ra. Tangi wama jiko na. Tong pa nonku nek abog ki muri ra kun kin. Tong hit wama agi inko tune. Chiwaka aita kan kicha na jupornibo. Kun muri ra
Yeah.
simo poi wanga. Tangi wama ji human ak in ikatune.
Bunch of other stuff that I could have. So I can. This is something I want to buy soon, but I need to buy stuff on another thing first. Gotta get I'm saving up. But all this stuff is so good. Like, you see these so good. It's unlimited uses for all those. Just like amazing things. And it's not even, we're not even to the thing. Yeah. It'll be a whole thing. This Bargoyne Assault Blade, I feel like would be very good for Zalbar. But we have to sell stuff first. See what we have to sell. We've got... I think we can just sell a Jedi robe. We don't need a single Jedi. We have all the Jedi Knight robes. And... like a Jedi Master robe, and there's 4 Jedi, and we have more than, yeah, so we can just sell this one. We can sell all these combat suits, I believe. We can sell one of these. Like, we have the Republic mod armor. So, like, we can sell the heavy combat suit too, I think. Yeah. The military suit as well. We're gonna keep the Calo Nord and the Mandalorian armor. We got a lot of vibroblades, but we don't need a lot of these vibroblades, to be quite honest. Let's hold on to one of them. And hold on to one, no, maybe 2 vibro swords. Just for measure. interesting. Hmm. Blaster pistols, so all these blaster pistols. We have a lot of Mandalorian blasters we got. But the thing is, like, we have heavy blasters now. Mandalorian heavy blasters are so much better, and this Zabrak pistol is also really good. So we sell many of these things. We hold on to that. Because we also have the Karth stuff. Ion blasters. How many rippers? I don't feel like we would need that many rippers. There's a lot of bowcasters. Hold on to one of them. Chandar's bowcaster is much better than that. Disruptor rifle. Well, let's keep the two of them. Blaster rifles, let's sell all of these. Let's sell one of these. Interface visor. Oh, that's actually really useful. Okay. We're gonna hold on to those for now. Motion goggles, neural bands, all like Okay, in our shields now, we got some shields that have one use, so we sell them. Alright. And yeah, those don't get us anything. Average flash mine. Some average frag mines. Some average plasma mines. All these. And someone's tried to beat this game with a glow rod. Crazy. Raid skull plates? Yeah, okay. I can sell them here. Ray spawns. I feel like they sell for less here. I think it might be not an impossible difficulty though. They're both class 2 now, so. That's redundant. All right. Cool. We did a lot of good selling. Do a save. Yeah, I'd like to ask you a few questions. Actually, no. How did you know Davik? Worked in the exchange, big time smugglers. Trandoshans didn't really want to get on his bad side, so they let it go. They're, I see. Who are the Trandoshans? Mercenaries and bounty hunters. They're scum. Wow, racist. I'm not interested in these questions. I want... Wait, no, I want to ask about... What do those Trandoshans want? They want to give me more of your inventions. Oh. Alright. Well, I'll be leaving. We're still saving up. There's a thing we want elsewhere. But it's always good to see you, fella. Now, from here we go where? Where we go? First off, Earth.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Tell me why you want revenge on Saul so badly.
I already told you, he betrayed us all.
Just seems to be more, I don't know, it's personal than that, though.
Well, there is more to it. I'm sure you don't want to hear about it.
I asked, didn't I?
It's just that I don't talk about it very much, okay? I told you about my homeworld, Telos. 4 years ago, Saul led the Sith fleet there and demanded its surrender. The planet refused, and Saul proceeded to devastate its entire surface. Millions died. I had a wife and a son on Telos. I thought they would be safe there, but my task force arrived too late to be of much help. We didn't have enough medical supplies. The colony was burning and the dying were everywhere. I remember holding my wife and screaming for the medics, but they didn't come in time.
That's terrible. I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Of course not. How could you? I had nothing left after that, really. I devoted myself to the fleet. Hunting Saul was my only purpose. I miss them. And I know killing Saul won't bring them back. And it won't make me happy again, but I have to do it. I don't expect you to understand, but I have to pay him back for what he's done. I have to. It's all I have left.
I didn't mean to pry.
Oh, it's all right. I don't mind. You deserve some kind of, explanation.
So, what happened to your son? You didn't say.
His name was Dustle, and I don't know what happened to him. The colony was a complete ruin, and we never found any trace of him. I made inquiries and followed the reports from Telos for years, but I stopped. Anyway, that's the story, for what it's worth.
Thank you for telling me.
I've, never talked about it before to anyone. Suppose it's time I finally did.
Well, thanks for talking to us, Karth.
How can I help?
All right.
Then I suggest we move on.
You don't want to talk about anything? How about you?
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan?
I was wondering if, also, what do you know of this world? Nothing?
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan?
No,
How may I be of assistance
that
to you,
that
Padawan?
would have been. I wanted you to know what was about Yavin 4. A shame. A shame. Like, right? Yeah, okay.
How may I... What is it you would like to speak to me about?
What are you thinking about?
I have been thinking much about our journey, and I am grateful and honored that you have accepted me with you. I am not used to such unbiased acceptance from one who is nearly a stranger to me. We KOTOR do not make friends easily, or for long. Even on Dantooine, I remained alone. Not ostracized exactly, but separate.
Separate. And how are things different now?
Well, even if we do not speak that often, or are apart, I still feel a part of a team, this group you have assembled that accompanies you and Bastila on your quest. It is warming. I feel almost welcome. Needed. You seem to be very decisive when it is required of you. It is reassuring to know that I can count on someone like you.
It is nice that you hold me in such high regard.
To be accepted so readily, I find it difficult to explain. It is so different from what I'm used to. Just thank you for accepting me.
Oh, Juhani.
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan?
I was wondering if we could talk.
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
Tell me about your past.
Well, I suppose I have not talked very much about the Jedi I met back home. They, all of them, were so very invigorating.
Invigorating?
They were so very alive, so full of hope and energy and zeal. In retrospect, I can see it was a little bit tragic.
What do you mean?
Those Jedi were going to fight the Mandalorians just after they had invaded. Many of those Jedi perished in the fighting.
Oh.
But to us, they seemed invincible. Especially their leader, who they talked about all the time. Paragons of light and justice, sweeping away all iniquity before them. It was like looking at gods.
The Jedi are not gods.
I know that. I was using poetic license. But those Jedi, they were enthralling. Everyone wanted just to touch them. Some people thought it would bring them luck. Not that the peace they brought lasted very long.
What happened?
The Jedi left. The people grew complacent. Those who had been wronged saw their chance at revenge. And so the cycle continues. The oppressed become the new generation of oppressors. The human oppressed, that is. The non-humans were never treated well in any case. We felt the brunt of both administrations.
Was it that bad?
Of course it was. They took their frustrations and hate out on us because the people they wanted had already fled or were too well protected. But
Shit,
no
Johnny.
one looks out for the injustices we suffered. Oh no, but I am sorry. I should not have outbursts like that.
It is all right.
No, it is not. Anger can lead to the dark side.
Sometimes
and I must
anger
be ever careful that I do not fall back into those ways.
is
I thank you for
important.
your support. My outburst was uncalled for, but you did not.
You
lash
can't
back
always
at me.
bottle it up. Sometimes
You are a
anger
much better Jedi than I.
is justice.
But let us not speak more of this now. We should continue on our journey. Perhaps later we will talk again.
Well, what does it say? I've heard from Juhani that her people were oppressed and ostracized by the human majority. It seems that the Jedi were the only ones to treat her fairly, and may be why she admires them so much. Perhaps in a little while she will reveal more. We also learned about Karth's wife and son, who were lost to Saul Karth, and when he attacked the homeworld, shitty shit. That shitty. Oh yeah, we didn't do stuff on Tatooine still. We need to pick something up there. So we'll do that at some point. Oh, we also have Mission's brother stuff to do to finish up. So who knows? More tragic backstory. Who's sad?
Yeah,
Are
what
you
do you
sad?
want?
Tell me, Canderous, do you have a tragic story for us as well?
You want another war story, huh?
I do.
You want to hear about some other world getting wasted.
Tell me about it.
I knew you were the type. Your stagnant republic has never seen some of the strange creatures and races we fought on the Outer Rim in those years. And you never will now.
What do you mean?
If a world isn't strong enough to defend itself, it's basically forfeit. But this story is about something a little different. We were going through the asteroid fields of the Crispin system at the very edge of the galaxy, playing with the pirates and smugglers we found there. The main belt in the Crispin system consists of mainly small rocks covered in frozen methane gas shells, and the pirates were using them for cover. Ha! I remember using a thermal generator to cause the outer layer of one of the asteroids to vaporize in a picosecond. It blew out and shredded the 3 smugglers using it for cover. But that was a mistake.
Why? What happened?
The asteroid I had targeted was smaller than most, maybe a dozen meters on a side. On the outside, it looked the same as any other, just a ball covered in frozen gas. But something must have been inside it, something inactive, in the cold. The heat of my blast might have triggered something, or woken something up. After I hit it, spots of light and heat appeared all over the thin shell, still covering it, evaporating the gases. What lay underneath looked like some sort of rocky growth. A deformed rock, pitted by scores of micrometeorite scars. I think something even older might have been inside that.
Oh. A rock inside
Maybe,
a rock?
But maybe not. It
An
started
asteroid?
rotating faster and faster as we watched it. After a second, it started spraying fire, thermal projectiles that melted our armor like wax. We were caught completely by surprise. Before we could counterattack, it fled at an incredible speed.
A ship?
We couldn't catch it, but we could follow its hyperspace wake.
Whoa.
We followed its trail as far as we could, heading away from the galactic core. When it finally led beyond the edge of our galaxy, we abandoned our efforts. Anything that wants to commit suicide in that great void is not worth our trouble trying to catch.
My
That's the
God.
only story I have for now. I'll tell you some more stuff later if we get the chance. Is there something else you want to know?
Alright, that's
Your
about
choice.
it.
I'm here if you want something done right.
Okay, Andrews.
Statement. HK-47 is ready to serve, Master.
Do you know anything about these Gizka, HK?
Statement. I have little knowledge of that to impart, Master.
Alright. Fine. Also,
Statement.
you don't need to call me a master, you know.
Query. Don't I? I was under the assumption that organic meatbags such as yourself enjoyed such forms of address.
Organic meat bags?
Retraction. Did I say that out loud? I apologize, Master. While you are a meatbag, I suppose I should not call you such.
You just called me a meatbag again.
Explanation. It's just that you have all these squishy parts, Master, and all that water. How the constant sloshing doesn't drive you mad, I have no idea.
Neither do I. No. When you come to think of it,
Statement. Now do you understand the travails of my existence, Master? Surely it does not compare to your existence, but still.
I survived somehow.
Commentary. As do I. It is our lot in life, I suppose, Master. Shall we find something to kill to cheer ourselves up?
Oh, HK. Well, I guess... Mission, do you have anything to say before we return to Griff at some point?
What can I do for you?
You want to talk about your brother?
I'm worried about Griff and his latest plan. I got a bad feeling about it. He doesn't know anything about brewing Teresian ale, and now he's got himself mixed up with the exchange. Sometimes Griff can be so
I thought the exchange
stupid.
was done.
Part of me just wants to let him get what's coming to him.
Can't turn your back on your own brother. I mean, you can, but
Why not? He turned his back on me. He abandoned
'Cause
me
you're
on
better than
Terrace,
him.
so maybe I should just leave him high and dry now. Maybe a couple broken kneecaps will do him some good. Maybe that's just the kind of jolt he needs to turn his life around. Only, what if they do something worse?
That's the thing.
They might kill him.
That's the
I
thing.
don't want him to die. He doesn't deserve
that's
that.
the thing.
But I just can't keep supporting his crazy schemes.
Yeah, we gotta
Someone has
do
to teach him a
something.
lesson.
No one can teach him this lesson, Mission. He has to learn it himself.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I'm not gonna change him. Griff is gonna keep on being Griff. Maybe if we get these tack glands for him, things will work out. Or maybe he'll finally see the light and turn over a new leaf. I know it's not likely, but it's all I have to hope for.
Stretch time. Some good advice. Oh, that's right. I forgot. I forgot to talk to my favorite. Well, first of all, my favorite. I want to ask you some questions. Just chime in if you ever need any advice, I guess. Fine. Have any advice. Either or. Where's Mr. Bendo? Jolie. You here? There you are.
Got something on your mind, do you?
Do you know anything about this place?
It's a ship. To be more specific, it's your ship. You tell me. And that's about all I got to say about that. Now, let's get going.
Why did you decide to come with me?
You got yourself a fast little ship. I'd forgotten what engine sounded like. The closest thing to that on Kashyyyk is an uller in mating season. Ugh, frightful.
So you wanted to ride on my ship?
Or it could be for the free food. What's the gunk that comes out of the synthesizer on this bucket anyway? Do you never clean the darn thing?
No, seriously. Tell me.
I'm old, damn it. I'm allowed to be enigmatic when I want to be. And don't you go telling me otherwise. You know, you remind me of someone else I knew ages ago. Pleasant enough fellow, great destiny, all of that. Breath like a bantha.
Is this a comment? Oh, no, you're avoiding the question.
So I am. Tell you what, when you get to be my age, you can go ahead and answer any question you like to. You have my permission. Anyway, where was I? Oh yes, Andor Vex was his name. The Force swirled around him like a hurricane. That's how great his destiny was.
Yeah. Andor Vex. And you traveled with this man?
I did. Just because someone has the Force swirling about them doesn't always mean they have a great destiny. But it doesn't hurt to check it out. Well, it turned out that poor Andor believed a wee bit too much in the infallibility of that destiny. That overconfidence turned out to be his downfall.
Oh? Is there supposed to be some hidden meaning in all this?
I don't know. Are you overconfident? I hadn't noticed. Even if I had, I would never comment on it. We're talking about Andor, remember?
Andor?
Oh yes, Andor's downfall. I was pretty young myself when it happened.
Andor Vex?
At the time, I thought that Andor's destiny couldn't be more boring.
How young are we talking?
Well, let's just say that I was a strapping young lad with a full head of hair, and Coruscant was a small town with a well. I was just about to abandon Andor to whatever the Force intended.
My God.
When his ship was overtaken.
Coruscant was a small town with a well?
Probably never heard of the Dimians. But
Sir.
At the time, they were a nasty lot led by a nastier overlord named Krat. Tall fellow, big teeth. Krat has us hauled onto the bridge of his ship for questioning. And that's when I knew that Andor's destiny was at hand.
My God. Andor killed Krat, I take it?
Of course he did. Haven't you been listening? It was not in the way you'd probably expect, though. Well, Andor decides that his destiny makes him invulnerable and starts making all sorts of demands. Free me now. I'm not answering questions. Blah, blah, blah. Don't you know who I am? Krat decides he's had enough and begins crushing Andor's neck. I told the boy he should have kept his mouth shut. I think he agreed, too, or those could have just been gurgling noises. No, well, anyway. Finally, Krat has enough of Andor and tosses him aside into this giant energy intake shaft. Andor gets sucked in and starts bouncing around, screaming. Maybe Andor hit something sensitive on the way down, or just didn't agree with the reactor core. Next thing I know, all the ship's alarms are ringing.
You're kidding.
Everyone panics, and I run, barely making it to the ship in time before the explosion. Krat dies horribly, and the Dimians never quite recovered. Changed the political course of the entire sector for centuries to come. I'd call that quite a destiny, wouldn't you?
And what does that have to do with you coming with me?
Well, hey, the chances may not be great, but when one has the opportunity to see something like that twice in a lifetime... Anyway, go on. My throat is dry and you're making me cranky. Shoo!
Okay.
Got something on your mind, do you?
Can you make a healing kit for me?
I suppose I could whip up something, a few herbs and such. You do know that the best alternative is not to get hurt, right? Well, not to say that you go leaping into the path of blaster fire or anything, but I know how you young people get. Here, take it. Got something? How many could you possibly ask me? Got something on?
Know anything about the Gisco?
I have no idea what you're talking about, Rambo. What do you say? Got something on?
All right.
Oh.
Have a good night. Sleep well. Let's go. I think we have enough to go buy stuff on Dantooine, and if not, then we'll make a stop on Tatooine. Back to Dantooine. Work out with Jolie and Karth.
Karth Onesi, is that you?
Jordo?
It is you, isn't it? I knew it when I laid eyes on you. You old space dog. How have you been? I thought for sure you'd be fighting on some ship out there.
I was. I crashed.
That's pretty rich. I can't imagine what it would take to keep you on the ground. Must have something to do with your pretty friend here, hey? How do you do, miss?
You're a friend of Karth's, I take it?
Sure am. We joined the militia together back on Telos. That was a lot of years ago, of course.
So what are you doing here, Jordo? Last time I saw you was on, well, Telos, actually.
Yeah, it's a shame about home. Telos still hasn't recovered. The family and I moved on, and I'm working for Zerka now. I didn't see you after... what I mean is, my condolences on your wife. I heard what happened. At least your boy made it through all right.
My boy? You mean Dustle?
Yes, of course. I saw him at my last stop on Korriban, though he didn't recognize me. You didn't know he was there?
No. Jordo, Dustel's been missing since the attack on Telos. Are you absolutely certain it was him?
Yeah, I'd recognize Dustil anywhere.
Yeah.
Positive.
Wow.
He's joined the Sith, Garth.
What do you mean he's joined the Sith?
There's an academy for the Sith on Korriban. He's a student there. I saw him suited up in their outfit and everything. Sorry, I thought you knew.
No, I didn't. Well, thanks for telling me, Jordo.
Sure, no problem. Good to see you again, Garth. Hope everything works out with Dustil.
Dustil is alive. We have to go to the Korriban Academy and find him.
I understand. We'll go as soon as possible.
Thank you. I just have to see him. I have to know what happened to him. All this time I thought he was... I mean, he must be a man by now.
All right. What's up, fools? Let's see what you have. Yeah, we can buy this. We no longer need to save up for that. That is great. That's what we came here for. And I do believe there is another way to trigger what do you call it? I believe, if I remember correctly, there is a thing where with Jolie coming out of here too. Ah, this is what, maybe this is it.
Got something on your mind, dude?
You never did actually say why you decided to come with me.
No, I never did I?
You know, I don't have to take you with me.
Of course you do. I know things, remember? You think you could make it around this part of the galaxy without me? But don't answer that. At any rate, I already told you why I wanted to leave. I'd seen everything I wanted to on Kashyyyk. Time to go. Time to move on.
Move on to where?
To bed. I'm old and tired, you know.
No, really.
How many kilometer-high trees can you find an interest in before you figure you've had enough? I'd bet you can't be bothered to stay in one room for more than 15 minutes. And then there's all the critters in the Shadowlands. I'm just happy to be back in space, doing something new. Is that too much to ask?
You could do that. I mean, no, I guess not.
There. Now, was that so hard? An old man has to be allowed some petty eccentricities. Nice to see you agree for once. I'll admit, for all its flaws, Kashyyyk was home enough. But when you came along and I saw the destiny you had before you, I couldn't help but be intrigued.
You know what my destiny is?
Of course not. Weren't you listening last time? I can see that you have a destiny before you, but the details are far from clear. In fact, everything about you that I can see is odd. Slightly off, as if my eyes are trying to trick me. Something is very dark about you. But, I'm sure you don't need to hear my ruminations.
Well,
You've probably got enough nosy Jedi offering you one opinion after another to make you sick.
no, tell me what you see.
Your future will come of its own accord, trust me. Sometimes navel-gazing at it doesn't get you anywhere. I wouldn't worry about it too much if I were you. You remind me a bit of Nomi. And that can be all bad.
Nomi? Who's Nomi?
Nomi Sunrider. She came late to the Force, just as you have, and became one of the greatest Jedi ever. Oh, fine lass. Whether you'll follow the same path remains to be seen. For one thing, we'll never get anywhere if you stand around chatting up old men all day.
So you're along as some kind of observer?
Nonsense. If I ever refused to help you when you asked, how confused can one person be anyway? One thing I will say is that this little escapade does remind me a bit of my adventuring days before the war. Those were exciting times. Or at least it would remind me of those times if we didn't stand around. What's keeping you? You're too young to be so talkative. Shoo! Shoo!
All right. Nice. Cassis Fet's battle armor. Good defense bonus. Both of those are fully modded now. We're missing a scope and that thingy. What did they call that? Energy cell. Scope and an energy cell. And an energy projector. Huh?
Excuse me, have you seen a mechanic about? Short fellow, bald. I've been looking...
Well, I'll be a Wookiee's uncle. Davin Coatress?
Jolie? Jolie Pinto? Why, you old freak. Last time I saw you, you were still wandering the galaxy in that old tug. I thought you were dead, old man.
I crashed somewhere and decided to stay.
Yeah. I'll just bet. Damn, old man, you look exactly the same as the last time I saw you. You pickle well.
You're too kind. Not the young lad anymore yourself, I see.
Care to introduce your friend, Jolie?
What are you, deaf? His name's Davin. Old friend from my Wanderer days. By the by, Davin, I really should be running off.
Of course, old man. Oh, wait. If you've been traveling in this sector, I suppose you heard about Sunry?
No, why? What's there to hear?
He's been picked up by the Selkath authorities on Manan for murder.
That's preposterous.
I know. Laura is beside herself,
Yeah?
as you can imagine. Maybe you could help them. I'm sure Sunray would appreciate a Jedi's assistance right about now.
Perhaps I will at that. It's up to my friend here, actually. I'm just tagging along.
We could check into it when we're on Manan next.
I'd appreciate that. Sunry's an old friend. I'd hate to see him hurt.
Same here. Well, it was good to see you again. Give my regards to Alora if you see her.
I will. Be safe, old friend.
Laura?
Got something on your mind, dude?
You mentioned something about your adventuring days?
Did I say that? Strange the tricks memory plays on you when you get older.
So you weren't an adventurer?
Didn't I say that my past was my affair? You don't see me poking and prodding you with questions, do you?
You're just not used to company. Stop being an old coot.
I might be, but a mouthy young thing like yourself shouldn't get to call me an old coot, damn it. And besides, you don't really want to hear about me. We're talking ancient history, probably before you were born. History bores kids. Proven fact.
Yeah, well... Old people love to talk about history. Proven fact.
Oh, fine, fine. Have it your way. Just don't cry about it later. Yes, I was an adventurer. Happy now? I wasn't even done with my Jedi training back then. I had a full head of hair and an eagerness to see absolutely everything. Sound familiar? The Council was never happy with willful, brash Jolie Bindo, you see. Even less so when I began my smuggling career.
Oh, you were a smuggler?
Don't look at me like that, damn it. I wasn't always the wrinkled coot I am now, you know. I can still fight, too. So wipe off that smirk I see there. At the time, the Yukata system was interdicted by its own king. He preferred to keep his people starving and poor, all the better to oppress them. The Senate was trying to negotiate a peace, but they were getting nowhere as usual. I decided I wasn't going to wait. I found myself a ship and a partner, and we began smuggling food and supplies to the Yukata citizenry through the blockade.
Was it very dangerous?
Oh, it was. I was a half-decent pilot in those days, and with the Force guiding me, we made it through some tough spots nobody else would have.
You're a pilot too?
Pilot, smuggler, several other things too.
Oh.
Or did you suppose I was always a crotchety hermit?
Where'd you get the credits for all the supplies?
Well, we didn't buy all the equipment per se. Some were happy to donate goods. Some we just knew had more than they could use.
So you stole it?
Stole is such a harsh word. They would have donated those goods readily enough if they were compassionate. I considered it a tax on the greedy. We only got caught once. A lone Yukatish frigate shot us down and forced a crash landing. I thought the Force had abandoned me, as I remember.
What happened then?
Well, as it happens, getting shot down turned out to be very fortunate. That day was the day
Did you what?
Well, that was the day I met my wife.
Your wife? Bad memory, I take it?
No, that was a good memory. There are just much worse ones that followed. If it's all the same to you, I'd prefer to stop talking now. My mouth is starting to draw flies.
Oh. Go, Lee. What you got? What you got? Jurgen Kalta's assault rifle. Seems like it could be pretty good. Infiltrator gloves. Seem like they would be pretty good too. I think the infiltrator gloves are what we're gonna do. Tanasiki. We buy the infiltrator gloves and we sell some stuff. Okay. Oh, these sell for 60. They sold for. It seemed like they sold for way more at the other place then. Oh. In that case, that's a really good deal. Demolitions? Big guns. Got that. You could do other things. One-handed weapons. You're not really using, you're using your heavy weapons. Conditioning, I guess. Or demolition. I guess we'll do... I guess we're gonna do conditioning. Because, like, what else do you really give him as far as feats are concerned? Like, we could also build towards the strength build with him. Although not nearly as good as the others, to be quite honest. Like, I think Dex makes the most sense. Demolitions. Yep, still demolitions. We'll keep doing that. Cool. I will just be wearing these most of the time. Let's pull Zalbar out so we can remove that. That. Alright, Jolie and his adventuring days. And...
I'm here.
You're here. We are here. We need to go back to the other place. I could actually, I'm gonna do a quick little thing here. Yep, great. That's what I thought. We're going back to the Yavin station, which is great because boy, are we gonna get some cool stuff there.
What do you need?
You want to talk?
Talk about what? The only thing I want to do right now is find Dustle. If he's alive, there's just nothing else I want to think about. I'll understand if we can't look for him right now, but if we could, it would be a huge load off my mind.
Alright, I get it. We're going to Yavin, though. But before we do that, I save. Feeling the sleepies. They're coming. Days are coming. Nice. you come out with us?
Achua Pengki, Yun Patisa, Tichuba Jikutka Naga, Kingu Mwa Mulira Dwana, Kimba Nikchalo.
Let me see what you got. Let me show you what I got. I got some stuff to sell to you. Oh, buddy, my boy. Racing bonds. Sell all them racing bonds. Oh yeah, baby. Do you know I'm a hotshot racer? Boom. Racing bonds, baby. We're back up to 20K. Like nothing happened. There's this suit. Is there anything in here that I want to grab for sure? This I feel like I want to grab for sure. But maybe not yet. There's this one, which is really wow. Holy crap. That just gives you every single thing. Very good awareness. That one's immunity of mind affecting and poison, which is quite good. Composite heavy plating. This I feel like is very worth. This is worth. This is worth. Shield disruptor. Sunray. We might get the flame flower later. This combat implant thing is freaking amazing. But this is kind of what's up. These guns are amazing guns. And this assault blade is very good. As is this heavy exoskeleton. The environmental bastion armor is quite good. Lots of immunities. Decent dex bonus still. But we want, currently, we want these. So let's put on these. Great. Our dexterity is now +1. Like, we got the light bonus. Okay, and we're not even at level 3 yet, so we're not giving up any of that stuff. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Take the Mandalorian shield off. We're going to sell that. Put on the Sith energy shield instead. And you, sir. Composite plating. Do the droid shield with the unlimited sunray and the unlimited shield disruptor. And that makes you quite dangerous.
I'm here.
I want to sell you something. What was it I wanted to sell? Maybe I don't remember what it was. We have a lot of exploding things. Oh, right, it was the shield. It was this shield. Like, I feel like I'll remember it once I get to it. Kalinor's datapad. Well, we're gonna hold on to that for some reason. So we'll just keep one of each of those. We'll be gathering more as we go. And we'll hold on to these until we have only one use left on each of them. Same with the shield there. But that's only if we ever are using 2 droids at the same time. Which we might not ever really do. So, we will see. We have a fair amount of credits still. I think what I want to do is I want to go back to Tatooine. I'm doing a little bit of talk with people and clean up and upgrade and catch up on things on the second half of this stream. And I feel like it feels right. It feels right to just kind of check in what's going on. Because we've gone to Tatooine, we've gone to Kashyyyk. We keep going back to Yavin 4 because we love to, and Dantooine. Doing what we can. Question is... Alright. No worries there. Back to the Dust Bowl. We've really unlocked a lot of stuff. Karth's been... Does Juhani have something? And does T3 have something? Because... Or actually, I feel like either of them would be more likely. But we'll see. Well, it looks like nothing currently. Wow. Rain just started coming down like crazy. Give me 1 second, actually. I need to make sure that things are a-okay on that end. Give me 1 moment. Alright. No water's getting in. We're good. Water's really coming down, though. Okay, we could probably swap out you for you. And Zalbar will be with us, yeah. There you go. We'll give you one of these, I think. And a pistol, one of these pistols, maybe this Mandalorian heavy pistol. Oh, it's just resistance versus slashing. I see. Yeah, let's give it to you right now. And for you, your implant would be crit stuff, I think. And probably strength. Okay, you have you do one of those. Ah. It's the belt and the gloves, that's what it is. That do a thing.
Greetings again from the offices of Zerka Corporation.
Oh yeah.
Farewell.
No, not you.
You're back! I knew you'd come through for me. I knew I could count on you. You do have a tech land for me, right?
Here's the tack land.
Come to Papa, you sweet simian organ. It may not look like much, but once I turn this into a bottle of Torresian ale, it'll end up being worth a fortune. Thanks, Mission. You won't regret helping me out with this.
Please, Griff, let this be the last time. No more cons.
Yeah, come on,
no
man.
more scams, no more schemes. That's all I ask.
Hey, sis, no need to worry about that. I've turned over a new leaf. From now on, I'm gonna stay out of trouble and do things right. And once we've cornered the market on Torresian ale, good things will be heading my way. Then I'll make it up to your Mission. Just wait, you'll see. You know, once we synthesize this and start brewing Torresian ale in mass quantities, we're gonna be looking for some investors. You give me a couple of 100 credits, and I can get you in on the ground floor. You'll get a return of, oh, at least 20 times your investment.
You already promised me a few thousand credits.
Hey,
Don't worry, you'll get your credits as soon as we start mass producing that Teresian ale. I just wanted to know if you were interested in an even bigger payoff.
Okay, here's 200.
Wise move. I can see you really understand how business works. Now, when you see your chance, you jump at it, huh? That's my motto. I better get started on brewing that ale. Meet me back here later, and I'll have a down payment on what I owe you.
I'll give you a chance, Griff. You the Jawa? No, they're probably by the gate. Or are you the Jawa? No? Ooh, the Jawa? Are you the Jawa? Are you the Jawa? It's not you. No. Are you the Jawa? Who's the Jawa? Who's the Jawa? Who's the Jawa? Yes. We have gotten them. They have returned. That'll be fine. Good luck. What things do we get? So we got an Echani Vibra Sword at some point. Seems like that happened pretty recently. Well, not pretty recently, but kind of recently. But not just then, is what I mean. Advanced repair kits? I think that's what we just got from them. Very good. Very good. But you, Jawa. You'll remember me when we're sand too? Aw. Very kind of you. There's technically this guy. Oh, that's not where I was going.
Well, I have to thank you, you know? I don't know how you did it. I really don't.
Okay, well. Alright. What about you? Let's talk about that business with Nico. Very well. I'll be back. Not where I was trying to go. Trying to go all the way over here. This guy. Burko Nellis.
again.
Let's play.
Well, to be fair.
I want what? I feel like I guess this is what I want. Yep, good spread. Nope. Goddamn. Oh boy. Okay. 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 We're gonna see where our luck lands us, because we've been having terrible draws. Dear God. Yep.
Would you like to have another? I don't want to sour. All right.
Yeah, that ain't the business, sir.
Hello again. To be
Great. Great. Okay. Give me a 10. Where's the play? Play a card if you have to. We still have safety. Love safety. Come on. Come on. Damn it. Shouldn't have goaded it like that. Oh, oh. We gotta try. Dear God. Oh no.
Would you like to have? I don't want to sour you on the. All right.
Quite
again.
Quite the player, man.
Well, to be...
What you got? There we go. Okay. Okay. Great. Come on. Great. It's forcing them to play. The deck is on our side today. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Would you like to have another round of I mean, I don't want to... All right.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I get a win and then it crashes like that? Well, honestly, who throws a shoe like that? That's just plain old mean. And so what I've learned with this, I believe, is you have to give it a while. Like, as in, once you get here, you have to do this. Oh, nope. We wait here for a little bit, is what I've learned. Just give it a moment. I guess not. Honestly, I'll take the L. We'll take it. I'm just gonna get this up and let's get this in the mix. Yeah. It was we had a lot of technical difficulties on this stream. The flawless wireless is kind of tough. Not so flawless as it seems to be named. It just had an update recently, so I think that might be part of why it was having so many problems. But that was a lot of lore. That was a lot of stuff. We talked to the computer. Yeah. We are kind of done with Kashyyyk. We've kind of finished everything on Tatooine for now. We have a little bit more with Griff to do, I believe. But yeah, I think we're either gonna go to Manon or Kashyyyk, or not Kashyyyk, or Korriban next. I'm not quite sure which one I want to do next, but that's next on the docket. Yeah, I'm excited. I love this game. It's a great game. So I'm gonna go to bed. To the rest of you, who are going to sleep and whatnot, stay safe out there.